The Chinese entertainment world was shaken once again, not by scandal, not by controversy, but by a heartfelt confession that left fans utterly stunned. Zhang Ruonan, the young actress adored for her gentle demeanor, elegance, and nearly spotless public image, finally opened up about one of the most tightly guarded secrets of her life. A secret about love. For years, Zhang Ruonan has stood as a symbol of grace and professionalism in an industry often ruled by chaos. With her soft-spoken charm, humble attitude, and conscious decision to stay far away from gossip, she earned not just fans, but respect. Whether it was on the red carpet, in interviews, or during fan meetings, Ruonan always kept her personal life off limits. Her answer was always the same whenever the topic of love came up. "I want to focus on my career right now. But now, the truth is out." Behind that composed smile was a love story, quiet, steadfast, and carefully nurtured in silence. In a recent exclusive interview, Ruonan appeared more vulnerable than ever before. Her eyes shimmered with unshed tears, her voice quivered with emotion, and for the first time, she dropped the curtain she had held up for years. "I'm tired of hiding," she said softly. "I want to love like a normal person. Honestly, without fearing anyone's judgment." And then, the line that sent shockwaves across the fandom. "I'm with someone, and he's not new. He's been in my life for years, quiet, patient, and constant." In a matter of minutes, her name dominated social media platforms. On Weibo, hashtags like #Zhang Ruonan confession, #Who is he, and #Ruonan love story surged into the top trending topics. Everyone wanted to know, who is he? Who is the man who has been quietly by her side all this time? Speculations erupted overnight. Some believed he was an outsider, perhaps a childhood friend or first love who never sought the limelight. Others pointed to a mysterious man caught dining with Ruonan in Bai Jing earlier this year. Dressed in a black hoodie and cap, the man remained discreet, but fans noticed how closely he stayed by her side, how he instinctively shielded her from passing cameras. A quiet protector. But among the endless guesses, one name continued to resurface. One name that seemed to fit the description too perfectly. Bai Jingting. Yes, Bai Jingting, her longtime co-star, the one who shared screens, laughter, and undeniable chemistry with her on and off set. To some fans, this didn't come as a surprise. They had seen the signs. They had kept receipts. One fan tweeted, "We've always known. It was in the way he looked at her when she wasn't looking. The way she smiled like sunshine every time he joked." Suddenly, old clips and screenshots flooded the internet. Fans dug up a behind-the-scenes moment from one of their dramas, where Bai Jingting, thinking the cameras were off, softly said, "Ruonan," not as a line, but as a whisper. There was something in his tone. Tender. Familiar. Another video resurfaced from a variety show where the two sat across from each other. During a group question, Ruonan glanced over at Bai for just a second, then quickly looked down, blushing. That wasn't just a glance, one fan posted. That was someone deeply in love trying to hide it. And the coincidences didn't stop there. Not long ago, both Zhang Ruonan and Bai Jingting shared vacation photos on their social media accounts. Different days, yes, but the backgrounds were eerily similar. A golden sunset, a quiet hilltop view, the same narrow street lined with lanterns. Japan, fans concluded. Maybe Kyoto, maybe somewhere more hidden, but definitely together. The eagle-eyed fans didn't miss the matching bracelets either, simple, silver bands they both wore at different times. Or the wallpaper behind them in two separate Instagram stories, identical in color, texture, even the small potted plant in the corner. "They've been leaving a trail for us," said one comment. "Soft, subtle clues. Maybe they were waiting for us to put it together." And maybe they were. Because love, real love, doesn't always shout. Sometimes, it simply exists. Quietly, steadily, just like the way Bai Jingting has always been there in Ruonan's orbit. When she debuted, he cheered her on. When she was criticized online, he posted a cryptic but heartfelt message about how kind hearts deserve peace. Fans now believe that post was for her. In the drama world, their chemistry was undeniable. But now, it seems the emotions on screen weren't just good acting. They were rooted in something much deeper. A connection that went beyond scripts and camera angles. Still, the reaction from the public was mixed. For many fans, the confession brought tears of joy. Messages flooded in. "You deserve happiness, Ruonan. If it's Bai Jingting, we've been shipping you since day one. Love quietly blooming behind the scenes, this is better than any drama." But some fans couldn't hide a bit of heartbreak. That bittersweet moment when the star you've admired from afar turns out to belong to someone else, someone real. Even so, what united the fandom was respect. A kind of silent, mutual understanding. Zhang Ruonan had loved silently for years, and now, finally, she was ready to speak. Soon after, her management released a short but impactful statement. "We are grateful for the love and support from fans. We kindly ask that Zhang Ruonan and her partner's privacy be respected so they may continue their lives peacefully. No denial, no confirmation, just a quiet request. Because sometimes, love doesn't need a spotlight. It just needs space to breathe." In an industry that thrives on spectacle and thrives even more on rumor, protecting a relationship is like holding a flame against the wind. But Ruonan and, if the guesses are right, Bai Jingting, seem to have done just that. No flashy dating shows, no accidental leaks, no scandal. Just two people choosing to love each other without needing the world to validate it. And maybe that's the most romantic thing of all. Because true love isn't loud. It's not always dramatic. Sometimes it's a quiet hand held in the dark. A glance that says, "I see you." A presence that stays, year after year. Maybe their love wasn't hidden. Maybe it just wasn't time to share it yet. And now, the moment has arrived. Not with fireworks, but with a whisper. A whisper that still managed to shake the world. So what do you think? Is Bai Jingting truly the man behind Zhang Ruonan's quiet confession? Or could it be someone else entirely, someone we've never even considered? Whatever the answer, one thing is certain. Love grows in silence. And now, it's beginning to speak. Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell so you never miss another sea and love story, fandom moment, or viral confession. Because in a world full of noise, sometimes, the most powerful stories are the quietest ones. See you in the next video.